Stephanie, how
Hello, hello.
how are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Great to finally meet you.
I know it's about time. I'm sorry it took me so long.
No, it's all good. I know you're a very busy woman. Very busy woman. How have you been? How's things?
I've been good. I've been good. I've like you said, just very busy. I realize I make myself pretty much busy in every aspect. If I'm not working, then I'm like, let's go on some crazy outdoor adventure. Get
Yeah. Yeah. I see your Instagram and you're just killing it with this rock climbing and all this stuff that you're doing. Tell us how you got into that.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I know exactly how I got into it per se, but I've been doing it for such a long time. Since I was a kid, I just loved it. And I just gotten more and more into it. It was funny because I wanted to do more of it, but none of my friends were into it. Like not one. I had zero people that were like, yeah, I'll go climb up a mountain with you. And so I took myself to, I don't know if they have REI in a lot of places, but an outdoor adventure store. And I said, I'm going to buy these rock climbing shoes. And one way or another, I'm going to climb and people will come. And that's kind of what happened. I went to the store, I bought myself these rock climbing shoes, and the guy that was helping me happened to be an instructor for climbing. And he's like, hey, if you ever want to climb. And so I started climbing with him. And then I made more friends. And then I started going to the rock gyms. And then that's kind of how it happened.
So have you been following the climbing on the Olympics? Or is that different?
I have not. I have no idea. I'd have to
Yeah.
take a look. I have no idea.
Because they're doing sports climbing in the Olympics. I thought, is that the similar thing, or I don't know. I thought I'd
I'd
ask
have
the
to,
expert.
yeah, I'd have to check out exactly what it is. I'm not
Mm,
really sure.
okay.
I know that, shoot, I don't know. I'm not sure actually. I'd have to look.
Have you
Is
ever?
it like trad climb? Are they have a top rope? It's two of them and they're climbing like that? Or I'm kind of curious what type of climbing.
Yeah,
I'd have to
maybe
look.
someone in the chat knows. But do you guys over there in the States? Do you follow the Olympics a lot, or is it just another event, or what? Like,
I
what's the
think
vibe?
it depends. I personally used to follow it a lot more before. I haven't really as much, I think, as of late. And I guess it also depends if it's like Winter Olympics, or what exactly it is. So I definitely used to watch it a lot more, but I also don't watch a lot of television. So
Hold on,
yeah, I know like
aren't you in a Netflix show that just came out?
I am. I know. It's so weird. So I don't watch, I should take that back. I don't watch a lot of live television or things that
Ah,
are like happening in the moment because I don't do like network and cable TV a lot. I usually I'm like, oh, look, there's Netflix. I know I can binge. And that's kind of how I do it. I go from like zero television watching to like watch it all now. And it's asking me like, are you still watching? And I'm like, shut up. Yes, I am. Stop making me feel bad. So yeah, I do that.
you were watching Stranger Things, yeah?
Oh, I definitely watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a
Do
bad
you want my
show.
opinion on Stranger Things? Because I have a strong one.
Well, I'm not up to date, but give us your non-spoiler.
Oh, what season are you on? Are you one, two, or three?
I only just finished one. Am I slow?
Yeah, you are. But I don't know how it is. I don't know how it is over because you're in Australia. I don't know how it is over there. Um, so I will tell you, I don't want to ruin things for you. I'll give you I'm not going to give you any spoilers. I'll just give you what my opinion is. I think season one, amazing. Season three kicks it back up. So,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
So talk to us about Infinite Darkness. How did this all happen? How did it all come about?
So, Infinite Darkness, I mean, that's a good question. It kind of started with, I mean, obviously Resident Evil 2. So, Resident Evil 2 kind of sparked everything and it kind of went from there. I think I was just fortunate and lucky enough to already be playing Claire Redfield for that to happen. We did end up going, Nick Pasalides, who plays Leon Kennedy, and I, with other actors who are doing motion capture, all ended up going out to Japan to do this, which was really exciting.
Really? Your first time?
What was that?
Was that your first time there?
Yes, it
Nice.
was. I was so excited. You don't understand. I was like, I ended up flying my mom out with me because I was so excited about it. Like, I was like, I can't just come out here and not make it a full-on trip, you know? So it was so fun. It was so funny. So I brought my mom on set with me, and this is going to be a semi-spoiler, but I don't know. I'm going to give the warning ahead of time. But there's a scene where Claire is getting hurt. We'll put it that way. And my mom was straight up like watching behind, like making sure. She's like, is he hitting you, honey? And I'm like, no, Mom, he's not really hitting me. And she would just like look away, and she's like, it looks so real. Then I'm like, well, then that means we're doing our job right. So that's good. You know? So, but yeah.
What does Mum think in general, like of video games in this world? Because you've really gone down that road in terms of your acting career, haven't you?
Yeah, I am so fortunate and so blessed that my parents are very, very much on board with everything that I do. So when I first started, I wasn't planning on being an actress to begin with. So, because I actually went to school for political science and international affairs, and my plan was to
Wow.
be, way off. My plan was to go to law school, get my law degree, work as a lawyer for a little while, go into the United Nations, start an NGO. That was my
Wow.
lofty goals, and
Shit.
and my parents were very supportive, and my mother was actually, I was on vacation here in LA, and she's like, you have to try. You have to try. She's like, please. She's like, you're so good, because I've been acting since I was a kid, but never thought of it as a career. And so they're both very supportive. They're so funny. My mom is on another level of support. So she's watched Resident Evil Infinite Darkness 6 times now. No joke.
That's more than me.
Like, she's so funny. She goes, I feel like I discover something else every time. And I'm like,
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's great. I love that.
Yeah.
But
So
she
it's
hasn't
super
played the
cool.
games, I'm guessing.
No, she hasn't played the games. She's watched the cutscenes. She's
Oh,
definitely watched the cutscenes and some gameplay. I have 3 brothers, so they've all played. So my brothers have played, and she'll watch, with that. And same with my dad. My dad was like, he was watching everything. He was like, oh my gosh, he's like, this is great. And which is great too, because with the games, like you were saying, it's harder for people that don't really understand gaming. So like with the show, when the show came out, both my parents could go to their friends and the rest of our family and be like, Stephanie's on a show at Netflix. And then they're like, oh, we understand that, but video games, that's a little confusing. So, but yeah, it's been fun.
Is it something you want to continue doing? Like because I know you've done a lot of hosting, you've done a lot of on-screen. Is this now where you're going, full steam ahead?
What do you mean
In motion capture?
Oh, I love motion capture. Motion capture is actually what I was doing a little bit more in the beginning than I was voice, actually.
Oh,
So
right.
yeah, so I was doing, I was kind of starting in a very technical way, because I was doing a lot of facial capture specific for certain characters. Then I was doing like just body motion capture. And then I started doing full performance capture. So there was times when I was going in for characters where I was strictly the facial performance, or I was strictly the body performance, and then I would have to piece it in together with somebody's voice and somebody's other movements, or somebody's facial with somebody's body. And so that was really so I love all of it. Full performance capture is my baby, I think, because I get to fuse everything, and it's really just like being on camera, just more technical. So
Was
it's
there
fun.
was there a difference between the game and the show in any way in terms of the setup of it all?
Um, yes and no. Like, motion capture is always unique. Like, every project you work on is unique, because how you're actually creating those movements or reenacting things is always going to be fresh and different on how everyone approaches it. So that was different. And then the fact that it was a little more grounded, performance wise. So it was a little bit more like, more cinematic. I did also get to, do full, I did the body and facial performance for Shen Mei as well, actually.
Yeah,
So
I saw
yeah,
that.
so
Yeah,
that was
but
fun.
why
'Cause I
is
get
why
to kind of
that?
be-
Is that because the actor was unavailable, or what? Like, can you walk me through that?
Honestly, I think that sometimes projects to quicken the process will
Yeah,
be like, hey, so for me, I have a lot of experience, so they know that I can play different
right.
characters and have an understanding of mannerisms or different, body movement will be different. And so I think it's just a matter of like getting the core team out there and starting that process, and then picking up audio afterwards when they have the time to really select I think an actor that they want specifically for that. So I think it was a matter of like wanting to get things out quicker.
Yeah,
So I think that's probably what it was. But I mean, I love it, so I'm like, I don't care, I'll be anything. I
yeah.
have done motion capture. Dan, you don't understand. I have done motion capture for all kinds of characters. I have been did you play
You
Star
were
Wars?
Mr. X. No, no.
That was me. Did you not recognize the movement? Yeah. Did you ever play the Star Wars game that came out?
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I did a bunch of random mocap for characters in there. One of them
Oh,
was for the Fallen Sisters, those like creepy creature, like zombie looking ones that
oh,
are.
that's you.
Yeah, so I did stuff for that.
Right.
I've done cap as like there's a theme ride that's a Batman theme ride that's in like Dubai that I play Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. So you never know the randomness of things I've been a part of.
So for this show, for Infinite Darkness, I know you and Nick sat down with your little exclusive club and with a bit of Oreos
Oh my
and
gosh.
watched it for the first time with everyone else. Yeah.
We did. We totally did. We wanted to have like to be, because I know people are like, oh, can you do it as a viewing party? But the thing is, like, it's our baby. Like, we kind of have to have like a special moment and stuff. But it was so fun. Like, we had such a great time. Like, we went fancy with it. We had Oreos. Then we totally popped a little bubbly, because we're like, we got to celebrate. Um, we had like a spread of like cheeses and different sliced meats and olives. Like, we went all out for it, but it was so fun. It was so fun to see and to like reminisce on those moments and be like, oh my gosh, I forgot that I did that thing. Or like, um, so for Shen Mei's character, there's a very specific way that they're very technical about how flashlights are used. And I know you're like, wait, what? Now I have to see this. So
Yeah.
for everybody out there, that one scene, but if you look, there's a tactical way of moving, depending on the type of role that you are within, let's say like military, or if you're like CIA or something like that. So this was a much more tactical way, but there's a way that she does like the flashlight, and then like the way that you have like the gun positioning and stuff. So that was a hilarious moment. I want to show you this. So one of the directors, he was our voice director for ADR stuff, and he was there with us. He drew something for me just to remember that moment, because I was getting such a kick out of it, going, wait a minute, let me understand this. Okay. And then I would like learn all the technical abilities of stuff, because I'm good with gun training. Like, I'm fine. I have
Yeah, you've
like
done gun
basic,
training, haven't you? Yeah.
yeah, I've done some gun training, basic stun training, but there was like specific thing with flashlight that I was like, this is new. So I'll show you.
Okay.
So he drew me this lovely drawing that says, never forget.
Oh, that's cool.
But it sits in my booth, so I never forget, that I'll always be growing and learning something new in this job.
Oh, that's good.
Whether it's about flashlights or whatever it might be.
Hold on. So do you have to, is it the way you like position it with the gun, isn't it? Like,
with the gun,
yeah,
and
yeah.
how you move your body a certain way. So if you guys go back and check it out, that is a very specific thing. So yeah, but motion capture. So yes, Dan, I just said Dallin. I just created a name for you. Dan Allen. Dallin. All right. Dan,
I
I
don't
literally,
mind, please.
yeah. I literally, yeah, I loved it. And it was, so motion capture. I'm going to do a lot more motion capture. You'll be sure to see that.
So how did you find the show in the end? The 4 episodes. How did you find the pacing and it all came together quite nicely? I thought.
Yeah, I definitely, I think it's funny because people always have different opinions, right? About, oh, I wish it was more this or more of that or blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, I personally liked it. I thought I liked the build and how it was kind of a little different than some of the other CGI films that have come out that are very, very, very action packed. And I think sometimes don't have a little bit of story and like really kind of creating character, I guess I would say. Like they kind of go action, action, action. And I thought this was cool because it kind of slowed it down and let you kind of understand that. And then it would have action sequences and it would have the horror and everything, but it almost gave you a different element that I don't think we normally get with Resident Evil. So I personally liked it. I thought it was fun. It felt eerie. It felt conspiratorial almost.
Yeah, I got those vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, so I really liked it. I know that a lot of people are like, we want more episodes, is what I hear. We want another season, and we want more Claire. I'm like, you know what? If you want to judge the show and those are your complaints, I'm okay with those. More episodes, more seasons, more Claire.
Sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah. I think you would know more than me, but it felt like it was a movie originally, and then because of the success of shows and streaming, they turned it into a TV series, and then maybe I don't want to speculate, but I'm guessing there's going to be more seasons to come, but let's hope so anyway.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Let's hope so. I honestly don't have an answer for anything. When we were doing the show, it was a show. So It was always a show from the start for us. But as far as that goes, I just, I don't know if it was a test to see if people would want more, to see if people would want a show, and so I almost wonder if it's, came into it as like, hey, let's make it episodic. And then, I mean, fingers crossed, it would be, let's leave it open to where we could do more, but I think it has to do with fans and the fan response. So, so I always tell people, I'm like, don't come to me and tell me this beautiful stuff. I'm like, you go to the internet and you do at Capcom, at Netflix, we want more of X, Y, and Z. Use your voice.
Well, it's hard to know how well it does because Netflix is so cagey with their numbers, they don't tell anyone.
That's true. I don't know. I mean,
this
is my
even you wouldn't know, would you? Like, you wouldn't get anything. Nah, it's just crazy. Which is weird because, in a movie you would get the box office results or, direct to demand results, whatever it is. But this is just like, yeah, it might be in the top 10 in the country on this day or, it was in the top 10 in Australia the other day, which is good.
Yeah.
That's a good sign, but yeah.
That's good. See, I didn't know how it was doing in Australia. I know in the UK it was in the top 10. In Japan it was. In the US it was like top 3 for a couple days there. So, and then top 10 for a good little chunk of time. So, yeah, I mean it stayed up there, which was cool for like a CGI animated show for Resident Evil. Like, I feel like that was cool for us. So.
Yeah. So how does it feel like when you turn on Netflix and you see that show? Like, you're a part of it, you see your name on Netflix. Like, is that weird? Yeah, it's pretty surreal. That's got to be surreal. Seriously. Just to see your name on Netflix, like the biggest streaming service in the world.
Honestly, it really is. And it's funny because I think within this career, something that people don't realize is like, you don't ever make it. It's just a journey the whole way through.
You're always battling.
I don't want to to say you're always battling, but it's always a journey. You're always growing. And so like, even like, okay, so like now this show is out there, right? But that just means now it's for the next thing that to work on and the next project and then this and everything. So you kind of have to remind yourself that like, you have to take a moment and go, holy shit, I need to also just recognize this for a minute, because like I said, for everyone that was gamers, like it was great, you know, with Resident Evil 2 and with a bunch of other games that I worked on, but this was another level of like coolness, I guess you could say, for people that aren't gamers. You know, like I could show my neighbors, I could show, you know, I have my mom is one of 11, and so I've got like 20
one of 11
of 11 kids.
Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
I know. So I've got like 20 something. I know. I got 20 something cousins, and then I've got second cousins. I think even my second cousins are going to start having babies, and I have third cousins. So I don't even know. I got a huge family, but we have like a group text, like a WhatsApp group text that I like can't even pay attention to because there's so many. But my mom could go in there and say, "Hey, Stephanie did this thing," and then it's like.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that.
So in that sense, it's cool. And also because, so, you know, I'm first generation American, but I'm, you know, my mom's from Colombia, my dad's from Spain. So for me, it's cool too, because then in a way it's like people like in other countries and stuff, like if, you know, my Colombian side or my Spanish side are like, oh my God, she's representing for us too. So that it's just kind of cool. You know, I kind of, you realize it's you work on projects that are bigger than you, and sometimes your career becomes way bigger than you, and the impact that you have is so much bigger than you realize. So I think in all those ways it's been awesome.
So you speak a bit of Spanish, or you got a few languages under your belt?
Oh, I'm fluent. Yeah.
Really?
I'm bilingual. So yeah.
in Spanish.
In Spanish, yeah.
Can we hear something in Spanish? I just love I just love the language.
I mean, let's see.
No, it's a random question. I know.
What do you want me to say?
Dan, you are wonderful.
I'm gonna say magnificent because I don't know if I know how to say.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Dan, tú eres magnífico. De verdad. Me encanta estar aquí contigo haciendo el show. Y este acento es un poquito más colombiano. También tengo un acento que es más español, si quieres.
Okay, you're good.
You're good.
That's a tick. That's a tick. Chad Collins here says, "Do you like pasta, Steph?"
Do I like pasta?
That's the most random question. Is there an inside joke I'm missing?
I mean, if he knows me, then he knows I'm gluten-free. So then no. I do gluten-free pasta. That's delicious. So that I do like.
Weird one.
No idea.
This is so wholesome. Steph, I love you. Stephanie, I loved Resident Evil 2 playthrough with Nicole. I loved your playthrough with Nicole. Stephanie, when are you coming back for another Resident Evil game? I bet you've never heard that before, have you?
Never.
You never get that question.
It's the first time I hear this, you know. No, it's funny. So with my playthrough with Nicole, that was really funny because we just did like tea parties and it was great. We both kind of understood each other on another level, which was fun. And yeah, Resident Evil game. I can't tell you because I have no idea. So
that's all right. I understand. But I mean, have you played the other games that Claire's in? Like, I'm trying to think how many she's in. Code Veronica was one. Going back, have you gone back to those games, or have you?
To be honest,
yeah.
I have not played much of Code Veronica. I had seen friends play Code Veronica, but I never went through all of it. Which I know some parts of the game. Then I know certain characters that appear in the game, and I know people really want that one to be remade. I just tell people like I said, use your voice, tell Capcom. Tell Capcom those things. You can tell me all these beautiful things you want. Like you want to tell me that you loved Resident Evil 2? Awesome. You want to tell me that you love Resident Evil Infinite Darkness? Fucking fantastic. You want to tell me if you want another game and that you want to tell me your opinion on all the things that need to get changed? I'm like, hey, send that straight to Capcom.
I understand. It's an actor's
Yeah.
life, eh? I'm a bit behind on the chat, but everyone's like, the Dallin show. Dallin the man thing. Because now you've given me that nickname, Dallin. So
Oh
thank you
gosh.
for that. I'll watch anything or play anything with Steph in it. How's that for a compliment?
That's awesome. That's super sweet.
Do you think there'll be a second season, Steph? If so, I hope to see more Claire. I also hope that we get to see more sibling action between Claire and Chris.
Ooh, that would be nice. I feel like we need that. I feel like we need to see that interaction and how they are. I definitely agree with that statement.
Yeah. Because you never got to do that, have you? No.
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 Yeah. There's never been any interaction. There's just been me finding a letter at RPD saying he was supposedly in Europe and he was checking out a bunch of chicks. And I'm like, that's super weird. He's not good with the ladies. So.
Now, I also wanted to ask you about some of your hosting stuff. Like, I stumbled across one of your videos on, was it the leaderboard? Where you're doing this, doing this hosting about like this Undertale video, and like, how do you get into something like that? Is that just through an agent or what?
Oh, good man! You did a little searching.
I fed a lot of dirt on you. No.
Oh God, oh, geez, I don't even know.
I'm a good researcher. No.
Yeah. No. What did I do with that one? Honestly, I think that was before I had a hosting agent. I just got, I think I just saw something posted up online for an opportunity and I went for it. That was like 2013 or something, or 2014 or 2015.
So you were young in the business at that point, just trying to like break in, or?
That was kind of like, I think so. I mean, like I said, it's always a journey. So it was kind of the beginning stages, I believe, with hosting. But once I got in with the leaderboard, like they had me do a ton of videos with them. So so I ended up doing a lot with them. Then I ended up going with like Arcade Cloud for a little while. Then I went, who did I go with? Then I did stuff with Hot Wheels. So I was like part of the Hot Wheels gaming garage. It was like a group of friends. We would do things related to Hot Wheels and video games with Hot Wheels related things in it. That was super fun. Then I did stuff with like Experts React and with
they went viral, didn't they? Those videos. Reacting to funny mods, that's like 1.5 mil.
That one was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that one. That was fun.
What do they do? They just call you in and just get you to react and just film it. That's it.
Yeah,
no,
pretty much.
No producing at all? Or they just let you go?
Well, it was during COVID time, so unfortunately I had to do it from home. Normally it would be in the studio. So yeah, so normally all that stuff is in the studio. Yeah.
Now with signings, are you still doing signings? Can we link people to your stream?
Yeah, if anybody, I finally am checking out the chat over here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe here we go. Signings, I am doing my solo signings that are going to be coming up next week. I was actually thinking of saying what day, so I might as well tell y'all now. Y'all will be the first ones to know. But it's going to be on Wednesday next week at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when I'll start. And it's on streamily.com/Stephanie Panisello, so my full name. So if y'all would like anything, you can definitely check it out there. I've got tons of posters and prints, so lots of cool stuff. Everything Resident Evil related at this point. So yeah.
Yeah. So is this your biggest role, you would say, that you've done?
I think Uh, so it's a yes, as far as the franchise is just so massive and it's been 25 years running. So in that sense, yes. I've played leads in other things as well too, though. So like what's another one? So like Trials of Mana is a game that I play, like the fairy that's with you the entire time.
I'm guessing that's a lot of work.
Yeah. Oh, it was
Yeah,
a
a
lot.
lot of voice
Yeah. It
work.
was
Yeah,
a lot of voice. Yeah, for sure. I did stuff with Genshin Impact. I didn't realize how
that's a big
huge
game.
of a, oh my gosh, the fan base too for Genshin Impact is like, holy crap. So no one like really knows that I do stuff in there because I never really say it, but like Cloud Retainer, it's like one of the Adeptus that I play, and she's not the sweet one.
Oh, you
Like,
get to play a bit of a villain.
she's not a villain. I play a villain in Paladins. I play, I'm Vora in Paladins. That I'm a villain in, and that was so
Ah.
fun. That one actually apparently was a character. Characters usually in there are really nice, and so like when you have like that, you know, that screen where you're like people are stalling to play, and as Bora, instead of being nice and like nudging the player to move, I just stayed in character and was rude and kind of mean, or nasty. And it was funny because that was a personal choice that I made. And when we were in there, the afterwards, the voice, sorry, the sound engineer was like, "Oh my gosh, that was hilarious! I couldn't stop laughing." She goes, "You're the first person to ever do that." And I was like,
Really?
"Oh my god, is this a good thing?" Like, and I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
brilliant.
"Whatever, I made a strong choice," and it ended up becoming like people like love that character now, which I
Mm.
think is so funny. But yes, no, I play some good guys and some bad guys. I play a lead character right now in an animated show, but it's not out yet, so I can't really
Ooh,
talk about it.
but
But
it's big. Yeah.
it's for television, and it's a kids show though, so I don't know what the market is like as far as like a kids show goes, but I would assume you never know. So yeah.
It depends if there's like a little bit of adult themes in it, then it can break through. But if yeah, I don't know.
Don't know. It's a little wacky and
Yeah.
fun. I do, yeah. I mean, I love it. I love the show. Every time we record, it's like something in the show is happening in my life, or I'm learning a lesson through the show I'm recording, which I think is so crazy. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Dogboy has a question here. I'd love to hear a greeting from Claire Redfield. Love from Tyler. I think Dan knows me by now. Yes, you do, Dan. Yeah, he's always in here. He'd love a
Yeah.
greeting from Claire, if that's possible, Steph.
And this is for, oh, okay, here we go. I'm looking at the chat here from Tyler. Okay. Hi, Tyler. It's Claire Redfield here. So glad you're hanging out here with Dan. Seems like he knows you pretty well.
Love it. Stephanie, we need a playthrough of Resident Evil 3 with you and Nicole.
Yes, I know. I know. It's been on the list. It does need to happen. We both got just really crazy busy. I do need to get RE3. I haven't done it yet. I'm so bad. I'm bad. I'm so behind.
But you beat two, yeah. You beat two a few times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did too. I'm such an idiot. So I should have saved it because people were like, "Oh my gosh, you should have thrown it up on YouTube like the first time you were playing it," and da da da. And I didn't do any of that because I was just like, "Oh, I'm just doing it for you guys. Let's do it together, yay!" And then everyone's like, "Why? I missed it." So I'll probably have to play 2 again because there's a lot of people that are kind of just asking for it. But I do have to play 3. I just, you know what it was? I went from Resident Evil into Alien Isolation. That was a freaking, so difficult. And so then I was like, I need a break. So I started playing Rise of the Tomb Raider, and then I started playing Crash Bandicoot. So the sequence of games has been getting a little lighter, and then I'll probably go back into the darkness again. So
So you stream on Twitch a lot. or like once a week? Do you have a schedule?
Yeah, I stream every Thursday at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time.
That is
Kind
okay.
of
That's
late.
manageable in Australia. That's manageable. I can tune in.
Manageable?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I can tune in.
Yeah,
That's all right.
I'm gonna figure out some things like as I gain more and as people are kind of showing me that they want me to stream more, it makes me realize like, oh, maybe I should be doing 2 days, or maybe I should try and change my hours up a little bit. But right now, it is every Thursday, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time.
And so,
So
what you're playing through Crash and Tomb Raider at the moment?
I finished up Rise, yeah, and I'm finishing up Crash at the moment. So, which, by the way, have you played Crash in a while?
I play. Which one have you played?
I am on the trilogy, and I'm
Okay.
playing the third one right now.
So I'm playing the latest one. It's called It's About Time. That's number 4.
Okay.
So it came out last year, and it was awesome. Really good.
Was it really good?
Yeah, they made it like they got rid of some of the like cheese elements. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you can just fall off somewhere because of the game design, not
Oh, because of
specific.
the platform stuff, yeah.
Yeah, not specifically because you did something wrong. They sort of fixed a few things, so it's really it's a lot better than the first 3 in my opinion in terms of that. But yeah, that those 3 are hard, aren't they? They're quite hard.
So difficult. I was like, oh, I'm gonna just like go into a game where I can relax again, and then I was like, oh wait, no, I'm not.
No, there's no relaxing. I was pulling hair out. I was pulling hair out. I don't know about you, far out. Some of those bridge levels, oh, they get you.
Yes. So there's one level where there was like a magic carpet. So every time I landed on the magic carpet, I would just sing a whole new world. But only that. Only that. So I jumped on so many magic carpets. So it's just like
At least you got singing practice. Now, speaking of Tomb Raider, have you played so you played the originals? What, like the first one with Camilla Luddington, and now you've played Rise. So next is Shadow.
Yes. So streaming wise, I haven't streamed the original, but I will probably play Shadow next. Also Shadow, fun fact. So I'm a huge Tomb Raider fan, like straight up, like love
Well, I was
it.
gonna say you should be Lara Croft. Like you would knock that out of the park. You would be awesome. Yeah,
Dude,
you'd be sick.
you know what? I have to work on my British. I want to get it down so good that like it would really work. But I want to. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's show and tell. I keep wanting to show you things. I have another thing to show.
But even live action, not just Mocha. I reckon you could do both.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God, I would love it. So okay, so I did do mocap as Lara for Shadow of the Tomb Raider's cinematic trailer.
Oh.
So they cinematic trailer, and I did only the motion capture
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But yeah, so I got to do like all the iconic things that like, the bow and arrow, and then she's got like the pick, and then
That's
she's
awesome.
rock climbing, and then she falls into water, and like there's that whole sequence. Like it was amazing. So when I went in there and they were like, oh, so do you want a breakdown of like, do you want to watch some stuff on how Lara moves? And I was like, nope, I am good. I know her well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, seriously. That's awesome though. Yeah.
Thank you. No, I would love to. Are you kidding me? I would, in a freaking heartbeat, I would totally take that on. Like,
Yeah.
I have been a fan since the very beginning of that. No joke. So I told you I went to school for political science and international affairs, and I took a lot of classes in anthropology and archaeology.
Oh my goodness, you are a fan.
Yeah. I got
That's
so
fantastic.
inspired.
Yeah.
I got so inspired as a kid, but I also naturally, before the games even came out, always had my National Geographic magazines, and like always was looking up all this stuff, and just very, leaning towards outdoorsy. Like I was the kid who like climbed trees and hung out in a tree for like the day.
Well, you're also surrounded by 3 brothers, you said, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
Three
would have
brothers.
rubbed off on you a little bit.
Yeah, but they're younger than me in a way, but they do.
Okay.
They definitely do.
Oh, you're the oldest.
I'm
You're the oldest of the
the
four.
oldest. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice. So you tell them what's what, hey? You
Oh my gosh. I mean,
you straighten them
yeah,
out.
I definitely did. It's so funny because usually people are like, oh, when you have brothers, like they're there to take care of you and protect you and all this other stuff. And usually it was, Stephanie, help.
That's great. That's great.
So I was the one who was there to take care of them or protecting them in those situations. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
That's good. Dan looks too big for that table, do I? Okay, maybe I need to figure this set out. Arsene Giovanna. What's your favorite RE2 mod, Steph?
My favorite RE2 mod. Oh, the one I think is hilarious is the one with why can't I think of his name? The little train. Thomas
the Tank Engine. Yeah, yeah.
There we go. Thomas the Tank Engine. I think that's so cute. It is so adorable.
Cute. What, Mr. X as Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yeah, but it wasn't terrifying.
Oh, come on. That was not cute. I was scared.
I don't know. There's some bad ones out there that like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I avoided majority of them, but there were some good ones that were hilarious. Well, there was you know which one I thought was a little scary was Mr. X when he was miniature.
Oh, that's creepy. Yeah.
He felt creepier, tiny. I don't know.
Someone's just done one recently. I don't know if you've seen it, where every enemy is Mr. X. Now that's creepy. Like it turns every single enemy into Mr. X. There's like 20 Mr. X's following you. Oh man, that's creepy.
That I'm not a fan
of. No. What do you play PS4, don't you?
I do. I'm on PS4. You know, I had somebody recently, I don't know if this is true, but somebody's wanting to donate a PS5 to my channel.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. That's how I feel. I'm like, is this legitimate? I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this. This is really amazing, but I'm not going to like say yay unless it actually does happen. But so there's a chance I might start playing on PS5, but right now it's all PS4. So
yeah. I tell people PS5's great, but it's not necessary at the moment. Like there's not anything that you have to have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's going to get there.
Oh, yeah. Give it a year and yeah.
And then we'll be able to, you know what, I miss the backwards compatibility of things back in the day. Like, I miss when you could, like, play all your old games. I guess the last time was, like, what, PS3 was the last time you could do that? But still, why can't we do that? Like, now you have to purchase everything. I'm old school. I like the box of things. Like, I want to purchase the physical game. That's how I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what's shitty for me, you know? Like, I'm the person who buys the books, and I'm like, smell of books. I do the same thing with my games. I'm like, ooh, game, click, you know, open the box. Like,
there is a feeling. I agree. It sounds nerdy, but there is a feeling about it. See, I collect Blu-rays.
Okay, yeah.
I've got like 100 plus, which is I guess that's a fair amount. Don't you think?
That's a collection. Yeah.
That's a collection. Yeah. So yeah, if I've got a rule, if I give a movie an 8 or higher out of 10, I have to get the Blu-ray. So that's one way to spend some money very quickly. I was going to say,
so are you are you a difficult critic then? Because if you're easy, then you're going to be
I am a difficult critic. Yeah.
Okay.
Jose, has Stephanie ever been asked to do the Spanish dub for any of the Resident Evil games that you were in?
I haven't.
One game.
I haven't been asked. I think it would be really cool. The thing now is that they do have an actress that has done that, so I think it would be a little unfair. I don't want to take people's jobs, you know. So if there was some reason that they like asked for it, that's one thing. But I don't know. I think it's fair to give her that opportunity. So.
You probably wouldn't want to do it anyway, really. I don't know.
I mean, it would be really cool.
It would be okay. It would be cool.
I think it'd be fun. So I've played.
Has
There's not a
anyone
lot
ever done that? Sorry to cut you off. I don't think has anyone ever done two languages for a character like that? I don't think that's
doubt it. I highly
yeah.
doubt it. It usually gets sourced in different countries, usually where that the dubbing of another language is happening. Sometimes it's in country, but it's very rare to do that. There's a chance I might be doing it for one game that I'm in right now. It's a VR game. I don't know if you do any VR.
Yeah.
Oh, have you played Larcenauts?
No, I haven't heard of that. What is it?
So Larcenauts is a big hero shooter game. Apparently, it
How
feels
do I
just
spell
like
that?
shooter games. And it's all VR, so it's like the first of its kind to really do it in that capacity. But there's a character that I play in that game called her name is Kalima, and she's actually Colombian, and so I get to speak English and Spanish in the game as her. And there's a chance I might get to, if they do it in Spanish, get to do the Spanish version of her. So, which would be cool.
Very cool. No, I haven't
Yeah.
heard of that one. I have to keep an eye out.
Yeah.
So you also recently joined TikTok, Steph. How's that going?
Damn it, Dan. Yeah, it's the Wild West. It is so the Wild West on there. Oh my gosh. How many people in chat are on TikTok? If y'all are not on TikTok, I recommend maybe don't do it. But if you want to do it,
Well, I checked the other day. I've got 18,000 followers. I've done nothing. Yeah, I've done nothing. I'm not even on it.
okay. Well, good on you. I've barely grown on there. I'm not even at 3,000 followers yet. I started like 3 weeks ago or something.
Oh, you're early. You're early.
I'm still early. I don't fully understand it, I think, but I try to post up fun videos now that I'm like finally like, oh, I like this thing where you duet or you do like the little like stitch thing or whatever. Like those are fine. But man, TikTok is another freaking animal. I that's for damn sure.
That's what I'm saying. It's not many actors go there because it's like it's still a bit new. It's still the feeling out process, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of feeling it out on that one. No, but it can also be cool. You just go down the rabbit hole a lot. It's so easy. It's so easy to be like, it's I want to say it's the Netflix, but it's not the Netflix of social media. But it's like binge, 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 binge. You just keep like flipping through and you're just like, next video, feed me more.
Because it's
feed
so
me
quick,
more.
isn't it? It's
Yes.
not a time commitment, but then yeah, an hour later.
An hour, yeah, you're like, oh, these videos are only like 15 to 30 seconds long. It's just watching a couple videos. And then, like you said, you're like 2 hours in and you're like, I was supposed to just make a post. Why did I just watch 2 hours worth of pointless TikTok videos?
Oh, that's fantastic. So is there any upcoming projects that you can tell us about, Steph? I know everyone here, I think, has seen Infinite Darkness, but go ahead, watch it again if you haven't. Bump those numbers up. But
Yeah.
Is there anything else you can talk about or any, like... No.
Not really.
I mean, I don't know why I ask this question anymore to my guests. They never answer it.
Because well, that's the thing within the game community.
I know.
And gaming related, you can't ever talk about anything.
What do you think about that? Do you think they need to change that? Do you think that's an old school way of looking at it, or do you understand it?
Okay, I'll tell you this. For the first time ever, with Infinite Darkness, Netflix announced myself and Nick.
I know. That's what I was going to say, which is awesome, which I really appreciated.
It was huge.
Yeah.
It was so crazy. I think it made a big difference because if anything, it kind of made, I think it made people go, oh, you know what? I'm going to watch it because I liked them in Resident Evil 2, you know? So I think that was really cool. And that's rare. They don't do that. Like, we don't ever get announced. Like, if another game's gonna, comes out of something, like, you never even get to say that you worked on the one coming out, even though people already know the game's coming out. Like, it's still always secret. So I feel like, in a way, I understand that they like the secrecy because I think they're afraid of actors spilling something. Because I think if they were to say, hey, I'm working on this game, then, it could be like on shows like this where you and I are talking, the game's not out yet, and then all of a sudden I spill something, So I do think for that sense, it's just trying to like cover their butts and like cover our butts so that we don't get sued. But yeah, but I think, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it would be cool to be able to, when you announce the game, to say that the actors are in it.
Because wouldn't that only help the marketing of it and the hype around it?
Yes and no. I don't know. I don't know if there's also, what if there's an actor in it that you hate?
Okay, yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
What if you're like, oh my gosh, that actor is in this one thing and they play this one character that's obnoxious, and then you are going to assume that that's going to suck because you don't like that one character they played, and then all of a sudden they're in this other project and they're awesome. It just happened to be that that character was annoying to you. So I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, film and television always allows for, they usually want to push all of it. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah. Like if another Resident Evil game came out and you were in it, I just think it'd be cool if when they announced it, you could say that you're reprising your role, or I think that would only help. You don't have many haters, do you? Really?
Do I have haters?
You don't.
I think it's very rare, to be honest. Like, I think if you want to hate me, like,
you've got something wrong.
No, you can hate me. You're allowed to. You're allowed to hate me. It's okay. But it's probably
you can't. I can't see it. Sorry.
Yeah. No. I mean, it would be cool if that was. I mean, if I would just love to work on more stuff, honestly. But yeah, it would be cool. I'd like it. I think it'd be neat.
Awesome.
I don't see how it would be hurtful in any way. I feel like you said, it would probably be helpful and beneficial to know that, to kind of ease people's emotions and be like, oh, I'm safe, I know the kind of character I'm gonna get. So, but yeah.
I just noticed that you've got an umbrella little thing at the top right there.
I do.
Where'd you get that from? What is that? Is it just a logo?
Yeah. It's actually a lamp. I don't have it turned on right now.
Ah, nice.
It's a desk lamp. It's I got it through Numbskull Designs. They sent me like all this really cool stuff. And that's one of the items that I got from them. So, and now he hangs out there. I know I got so much stuff back there. I've got like my Buddha. I've got like my this is like, you guys see like my meditation, like my Buddha, my cross, you guys can't see below it. There's like rocks. I'm a rock collector. I know this sounds hilarious, but I collect rocks.
Hold on, you collect like that you find yourself?
Yes.
Oh wow! And what, do they just stand out? Any unique rock you'll take home?
Yes.
From your adventures.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah, I do. I have one. I can't do show and tell the entire show, but I have one that looks like a human heart.
Oh, come on. Can you show us, please?
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
I need to see this. I need to see this one. A human heart. Come on.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Here, hold on, though. I need to make sure. It has to, like, look...
You got to get the right angle.
Yeah, I want to make sure that you get to see it the way it's supposed to be seen. So, mind you, I'm like so excited about a rock. This is who I am, okay?
I love it.
I'm not your normal human. So this rock, I saw it in a river in Colombia. Oh my gosh, should I not be saying this? Is this illegal for me to say that I took a rock from another country? Whatever. Anyways, so and I like pulled it out of the river and was like, oh my gosh. But like, doesn't it kind of look like a human heart?
Oh my goodness. That's cool.
It could be like Groot's face, or it could be like a human heart, depending on which way you look at it. And
that's
when it was
awesome.
like wet and it's like bright red, it's crazy. It's just insane the way it looks. So anyways, this is like my prized possession rock. I love it.
That's, yeah, now I get it. I'm in it now. I get it.
So I've got some cool ones. I definitely got some cool ones. And sometimes I name them. I have one that's kind of cool. And he looks a little punk. So he's called Punk Rock. And I've got
Love it.
Rocky. So, yeah.
Oh, the puns. That's fantastic.
Oh my
Well,
God.
I know you got to go, but I really appreciate you taking the time today, chatting with us for the last hour. Hope you've had fun.
Oh, for sure. I totally did. I didn't even feel it. That was so easy. That was so chill. I had so much fun. Thank you so much for having me, Dan. And thank you everybody in chat. I'm so sorry I didn't really read all the chat comments. I just was engaged here. We were engaged in a conversation. So
We're having too much fun. No, it's been an absolute pleasure. Before I let you go,
yeah.
is there anything you want to say to the fans quickly? Anything you want to promote?
Yeah, I think first and foremost is just thank you guys for just being fans of my work in general. I really do appreciate it, and I feel super blessed and thankful for the Resident Evil community and all the other communities that I've been slowly kind of growing into. So I'm super thankful for you guys. You guys have been awesome. I think the only things would say promote wise, like I said, I can't really promote any things that aren't announced. Like I said, if you want to check out Larsonauts, that one I hear is really cool. That's for VR. I played Kalima on that, and
Oculus, yeah.
yeah, on Oculus or Steam VR. And then if you would like to come watch me play, that's every Thursday night. It's Because I Claire, by the way. That's my name on there. It's Because I Claire, which I don't know if you know, that's a play on words, obviously, on Claire, but also the line that she has with Sherry when Sherry looks at her and it's like, why are you doing this? And she's like carrying her, and she's like, because I care. And so that's the whole thing.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
so Because I Claire, if you want to go ahead and follow on Twitch. And then if you would like a signing, once again, that's on streamly.com/Stephanie Panisello. And the shop is open right now. But once I run out of prints, I'm really sorry. So that's all I got. But that would be amazing. But you guys have been so freaking awesome. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate all of you.
Thank you so much, Steph. I look forward to doing this again soon.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dan. Or Dallin. What did I call you, Dallin?
Yeah, Dallin.
The Dallin Show.
The Dallin Show, yeah. Now that I'm going to be called that for the rest of my days now because you've said that.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I hope you kind of like it.
No, thank you so much, Steph. Have a great night.
Thank you, Dan. You as well. Thank you. Bye, guys.